Reinforcements incoming. Incoming hostiles detected. Hostiles guarding location nearby. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Take it out!
Location guarded by hostiles.
What the hell? Oh fuck, they got me.
Supply room access unlocked.
I'm going up!
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Hostile broadcast picked up. Reinforcements en route.
Survivors. Yep, fire.
Backup request. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
System down!
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Destroy it!
Serious trauma detected.
Fuck you and your friends! Bleed for that! Did what we had to do.
Supply room access unlocked.
So you are that division agent? Thank you, agent. We really needed
yeah.
your help there.
Thank you for your help with that fight.
Get them!
I'm getting hungry.
Friendly supply convoy detected. Agent incapacitated. Agent vital signs 0.
Hey, were you out in New York?
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
I'll smash it! We won't forget!
They're wounded!
Get some! Quarters in case!
Think they would hide. I can't see them from here. Bring them down. You
Heavily armored hostile detected.
How the fuck? What now?
Serious trauma detected. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
He thought he was in cover.
They're right there!
You think they would hide? You.
Incoming
That was a
hostiles
tough one.
detected.
Looks like we can still have that beer later.
Take it out!
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Distract him. I'll go around.
Rogue agent detected.
Get in there.
Hostile striker drone detected. Hostile artillery turret detected.
You piece of shit. I'll use that cover.
Eliminated. Supply room access unlocked.
Is that the last one? That's why we were
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Glad to have you on our side. Thanks for your help and advice.
I'm going out.
Incoming. Access granted. Transmission.
Priority objective available, Agent.
Landmark engaged.
Running low on armor here.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Gotta take my vitamins!
Now detecting contaminated gear. Vital signs critical. Contaminated gear detected. Agent down. Landmark has been cleared. Now detecting contaminated gear. Hostile assault turret detected. System restored. Contaminated gear detected.
Where the fuck he come from?
Extraction helo. Almost within range. Helo arrived. Now detecting contaminated gear. Engaging landmark. Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark cleared. Helo is returning to base. High threat enemy patrol detected. Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. DZ drop incoming.
We're inbound.
Extraction called. System disrupted. Hostile incinerator turret detected. Hostile restore hive detected. System reactivated. Hostile stinger hive detected. Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Hostile patrol detected.
I'm gonna get you!
Helo almost at extraction zone.
Helo's ready for pickup.
Helo is on site. Incoming Dark Zone drop.
Extraction initiated.
Get that little canister, man.
Dark Zone drop has been delivered.
outbound.
Hostile patrol detected. Helo is headed back. Contaminated gear detected. Detecting high threat enemy patrol.
Shit's crazy.
A shade agent has claimed the Dark Zone drop. Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Retrieving contaminated gear.
I've lost them!
Not real.
Look out the side! Putting up a turret! Ah, shit! My armor's falling apart! Shot from here! Get me out of here!
Contaminated gear detected. DZ drop claimed by a Shade agent.
Survive much longer!
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Claiming DZ drop. Dark Zone drop expired. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark engaged. Detecting high-threat enemy patrol.
All right, now I'm back. You division fucking need to die. Got an enemy coming. Wait, who? Gun the bastard down. You're the good guy. Next shot will kill me.
Vital signs critical.
Come here. I'll fix you up. Gonna fill you full of holes.
Engaging landmark.
I want blood! Stop. You burn for that!
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Extraction called for. Contaminated gear detected. Extraction helo almost within range. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Helo arrived.
It's a fucking grenade! You're going down!
Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Wait just a minute.
Contaminated gear detected.
That is 5 seconds to your right. You're in the jungle now.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Loading on him! What?
Landmark cleared. Contaminated gear detected. Helo is returning to base.
Tricks up my sleeve.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm gonna get hit from the side.
On the move.
I'll set up a turret. Dead. Moving turret to better position.
Can't find a good shot.
Oh, good dead. Good fucking dead.
Gonna bust you up.
What is it?
You like my driving? Coming my way.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Pieces.
High threat enemy patrol detected. Contaminated gear detected.
Moving position. I'm moving from behind the truck.
Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action.
Sending out our seat.
Enemy patrol detected. You have received an invite to another agent's group. Extraction called. System malfunctioning. System back online. Helo almost at extraction zone.
Your limo awaits.
Helo is on site.
Cargo extraction begun.
Hostile striker drone detected. Landmark engaged. Landmark cleared. is headed back.
Kilo inbound.
Extraction called for. System disrupted. Hostile striker drone detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. System restored. System malfunctioning. Immediate medical assistance needed. Extraction helo almost within range. Contaminated gear detected.
Kilo's ready for pickup.
Helo arrived. Hostile phaser drone detected. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Extraction initiated. Kilo will depart in 30 seconds. We're going in 15 seconds. Finishing extraction.
Helo is returning to base.
Chopper on the way.
Extraction called. System curtailed. Contaminated gear detected. detecting contaminated gear. System restored. Helo almost at extraction zone. Helo is on site. Extraction begun. Seconds until departure.
Charlotte.
Chopper will leave in 30 seconds. Seconds, and then we go. Everything's aboard and ready to go. Helo is headed back. Chopper inbound. Extraction called for. System disrupted. Contaminated gear detected. Hostile airburst seeker mine detected. System reactivated. Serious trauma detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Extraction helo almost within range. Hostile Mender seeker mine detected. Helo in place. Helo arrived. Immediate medical assistance needed. Pickup initiated.
I'm so confused.
Seconds left, and then we leave. Seconds until we leave. Extraction completed.
Hilo is returning to base.
Chopper on the way.
Extraction called. System malfunctioning. Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. System restored. Now detecting contaminated gear. Enemy patrol detected. Hilo almost at extraction zone. Incoming cargo plane with Dark Zone drop. Hilo is on site.
Extraction begun.
DZ drop incoming.
Hilo will depart in 60 seconds.
Dark Zone drop available.
Just lost another.
Engaging landmark. Incoming hostiles detected. Contaminated gear detected.
Stand up to it! Get back on fire! You're almost here! Get going!
Hilo Hilo is headed back. Incoming hostiles detected. Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated. Now detecting contaminated gear. Extraction called for. Landmark cleared. Extraction helo, almost within range.
Helo at the extraction zone.
Helo arrived. Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby.
Pickup initiated.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Returning to base. Serious trauma detected. Contaminated gear detected.
Can't take much more.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Want to see what I can do? I'm on guard duty.
Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby. Extraction called.
Could use some fresh armor.
Hostile sniper turret detected. DZ drop claimed. Helo almost at extraction zone. Helo is on site. Enemy patrol detected.
Extraction begun. Seconds until departure. Chopper will leave in 30 seconds.
Dark.
15 seconds, and then we go. Everything's aboard and ready to go.
Helo is headed back.
Air delivery service inbound.
Extraction called for. System curtailed. Contaminated gear detected. system reactivated. Now detecting contaminated gear. Hostile explosive trap detected. Extraction helo almost within range. Contaminated gear detected.
Your limo awaits.
Helo arrived. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
In 60 seconds, we're out of here. Departure in 30 seconds. We're outbound in 15 seconds. Cargo loaded, ready to go.
Helo is returning to base. You are now in a group. Another agent is now group leader.
Take a raid!
Landmark engaged. Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. detected. An agent needs assistance. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared. Engaging landmark. Contaminated gear detected. Incoming hostiles detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Incoming hostiles detected. Contaminated gear detected. Extraction called. Landmark cleared. Helo almost at extraction zone. Helo is on site.
Yeah. No, no big deal, man. I haven't talked since I've been on here. Yeah. Anybody get an agent? Specialization agent. I thought it would be a good idea to maybe, if they did the call at the southern extraction, unload and then go out and exit to get rid of this toxins off of us, so we can move about. I'm at 500. No, 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 no. I'm t okay, we'll head down there. One of us probably got one. I don't, but maybe Hawaiian might have one. And then oh, no problem, man. No, we're not going to the White House. You just have to go out. Yeah, leave and come back in. That's why I said we go to the southern, because we can just run down and out and back in real quick. Yeah, you can get back in your chat, man. Yeah, I haven't talked since I've been in. I haven't talked in days on here, man. Yeah.
Hilo is headed back. Hostile striker drone detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. System malfunctioning. Agent down. System restored. Contaminated gear detected. Detecting contaminated gear.
Chopper on the way.
Extraction called for. System curtailed. Hostile airburst seeker mine detected. Contaminated gear detected. System reactivated. Now detecting contaminated gear. Extraction helo, almost within range.
Helo at the extraction zone.
Helo arrived.
Pickup initiated.
bastard got me pinned!
Leaving Dark Zone.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Access complete. Reception limited. Proximity coverage only. Landmark engaged.
No more fucking...
Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark cleared. Hostile patrol detected. Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. gear detected. Incoming hostiles detected.
What did you do?
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Vital signs critical.
Shit! We got a dead...
Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared. Landmark engaged. Contaminated gear detected. Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Immediate medical assistance needed. Now detecting contaminated gear. Incoming hostiles detected.
So confused.
The problem's here.
Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared. Contaminated gear detected.
Ready to fight.
Engaging landmark.
You're going down.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Taking it off.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Hostile striker drone detected. Contaminated gear detected.
Better him than me. Ah, no, you're...
Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared. Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Hostile patrol detected.
Kilo inbound.
Extraction called. System disrupted. Contaminated gear detected. System restored. Now detecting contaminated gear. Helo almost at extraction zone.
Chopper on site.
Helo is on site.
Pickup begun.
Hostile patrol detected. Contaminated gear detected.
Seconds left, and then we leave. Seconds until departure. Seconds, and we're outbound. Extraction done.
Helo is returning to base.
We're inbound.
Extraction called for. System malfunctioning. Now detecting contaminated gear. Hostile defender drone detected. Contaminated gear detected. System back online. Now detecting contaminated gear. Detecting high-threat enemy patrol. Extraction helo almost within range. Helo arrived.
Extraction initiated. Chopper will leave in 60 seconds. We're going in 15 seconds. Finishing extraction.
Hilo is headed back.
Kilo inbound.
Extraction hold. System disrupted. Contaminated gear detected. System reactivated. Hostile undersea mine detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Hostile blinder firefly detected. Contaminated gear detected. Hilo almost at extraction zone.
Kilo's ready for pickup.
Hilo is on site.
Pickup begun. Seconds left, and then we leave. Kilo will depart in 30 seconds. Extraction done.
Hilo is returning to base.
We're inbound.
Extraction called for. System curtailed. System back online. Hostile sniper turret detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected. Hostile phaser drone detected. Extraction helo almost within range. Now detecting contaminated gear. System malfunctioning. Helo arrived. Contaminated gear detected. Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated. System reactivated.
Extraction initiated. Chopper will leave in 60 seconds.
Landmark engaged. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Bastard got me pinned!
Incoming hostiles detected.
They're gonna remember this. All day! They're moving up on me! You have to move!
Helo is headed back. Contaminated gear detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Let's move it under.
I'm with you! You don't scare me!
Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. Landmark has been cleared. Extraction called. Hostile assault turret detected. Detecting high threat enemy patrol. Helo almost at extraction zone.
Chopper on site.
Vehicles on site.
Pickup begun.
Welcome back. Yeah, man. Yeah. Been there, did that. That's why I don't, not in a clan anymore. Nor have I been for a really long time. It's like, dude, how long have you been playing this game? You don't know where you're going because you're freaking drunk.
60 seconds left, and then we leave.
No. I'm not into it, man. Yeah. Destabilization agent. You can check real quick. Just go into your resources. It's going to be in the top left box. It'll show you a bottle. If you've got one. Just pop over to your resources. And it'll be in the, it'll be in the very left-hand corner at the top. And it is a stabilization agent 1 of 1. It'll be right next to your e-credits. And above your countdown requisition, if you have any. But
We're going in 15 seconds.
yeah, I've got one. Dude, I've gotten so many components like the last 3 weeks. It's crazy. The first week that they had this on, I got like 1400, right under 1400, and the week that they had a double, because it was double components. But I was spending a lot of time in here. And I was fortunate enough to get into some pretty good groups where, 4 hunters were spawning. And got massive amounts of exotics. I think one run, I was only in there for a couple hours. I got like 4 eagle bears and a couple ravens. Alrighty, I'm going to pop this off. I always pick on this hunter right over there by that, yeah. Everybody's shooting different hunters. It makes it, doesn't expedite the process very good. Yeah.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
And then I come around here and get him in the back, and it seems to work out pretty good.
Contaminated gear detected.
I'm pinned down.
Incoming Dark Zone drop. System restored.
Oh, yeah, I was shooting at it too. I don't like those turrets.
Extraction helo. Almost within range.
Yeah.
Helo at the extraction zone.
Helo arrived.
Yeah, it's the...
Dark Zone drop has been delivered.
Yeah, you're invincible mod.
Pickup initiated.
Yeah, I mean it's smart to do it because you can face tank the hunters as long as you've got your self revive. You're good. So, pretty smart play. I gotta be careful I don't, because they had kind of like a bug on this vendor. So I wasn't wanting to spend my DZ resources up there because they've got reconstruction catches. But then they removed it out of off this vendor. So I'm trying to. Yeah, I've been saving up my DZ credits from here because that's a pretty good deal, man. Because some of these things, like if you're trying to get, for instance, I don't know, a Gigard backpack with, you know, Intimidate on it and hazard protection, you'll never get that. In a freaking 100 years on Countdown. You get way more of a chance of being able to craft it. So, you know, buying reconstruction catches, you can get stuff like that. But it had a bug where no timer would happen if you got it or what you would get. So I didn't buy anything. And I'm almost like 900 and something DZ credits, and the cap's 999. So, but yeah, it's gonna reset, and you know triple XP is coming up. Tuesday. Yeah, and it's good that it's a week, because I think the last time they had that triple, but they had that freaking stupid, well, I don't want to call it stupid, the kill squads that was coming out, and I couldn't use my one-shot build on anything, because you had your one-shot build and they popped out on you. It wasn't good. Yeah, that event that was going on, I forget what they called them. Yeah. I'm missing an agent? Yeah, I just popped it off. That's why. I'm getting old and senile, man. Did you say you had one? Okay. Yeah, we don't have any. Well, we'll just have to run down, yeah, I guess. Or we could go for the supply catch over there, but the supply catch, only one person gets it. I really don't like it too much. I feel guilty about taking it. Everybody's freaking, you know, trying real hard and risking their life, and then one person gets it.
Sending out our seat.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Okay, I'm gonna be sorry.
Yeah, somebody's, yeah, I hate this stuff, man, when I, does it like that right there, I just got freaking shot in the back by that freaking turret over there. And you get, yeah, you get surrounded by, like, no, you're fine, man. I don't normally talk to people, dude. But I'd be running around here like with my oh, this is nearly all red. But like my striker build or something, and you get freaking surrounded like we just did, be solo. And before, you know, people could pick your stuff up. You come back and, you know, of course it would be gone. Yeah, I don't pick up other people's stuff. I don't do things in life that make me feel bad, man. You know, I'm glad stuff like that makes me feel bad. If you're around feeling bad from you know, taking, capitalizing on other people's misfortunes, probably don't sleep too well at night without the aid of freaking some type of depressant. But I've learned a lot of stuff in my adventures on this earth and quite a few decades. I'm a lot older than what I sound.
Let's fuck him up.
Yeah, I wish I was 26.
Extraction called.
Oh, good. That's it. I wish I was 49 again. Yeah, I'm 50. Yeah, I'm 58. There's quite a bit of difference between 49 and your 58. You'll see what I mean.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I mean, things could be worse, but
Now detecting contaminated gear. Kilo almost at extraction zone.
things could be worse.
Contaminated gear detected.
Oh, sorry about
Now
that.
detecting contaminated gear. Helo is on site.
No. Well, you had a bunch of bonus armor.
Air's empty. What, you think I'm scared of you?
Oh, this guy's being a pain, man.
Landmark cleared.
He was being a pain in the butt.
Dark zone drop expired.
Whatever you guys want to do. Yeah, and listen, yeah. I'm en route. Malak. It's Yeah, in Hebrew, that's angel can mean prophet.
Landmark engaged.
Or it can be malach with a chet is angel or prophet. Malach is can also be king. Is king with a kaf.
Hilo is returning to base.
A kaf's actually a kaf's of feet is what it would be.
Contaminated gear detected.
Oh, don't shoot that tank. I thought she was gonna blow me up. Oh. Oh, that freaking nasty drone just about took me out.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared.
Yeah, I don't use that too often, but sometimes if a hunter gets it's just about got the best of me, I'll hit it.
Contaminated gear detected.
Okay. Well, we got another one right in back of us. Hopefully, they're being pretty stingy with the destabilization agents with me.
Engaging landmark. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Moving, wasn't she? She was angry.
Get the fuck out of DC!
Now detecting contaminated gear. Vital signs critical. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Down the other end. Alright. I don't play them games.
Contaminated gear detected.
Go down here and pull some disciplinary action on some NPCs down here.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared.
Yeah, alright. I come across some really cool people. Well, I have a thing. I don't do friends. I haven't in a long time. But yeah, 'cause friends have friends, and yeah, it just never works out for me. So hey, whatever you want to do, brother, fine with me, man. Dude, me too, and part of the reason was his friends. Friends list. You know what I mean? That was the whole freaking deal of it. I was like, you know what? yeah?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Shoot on sight.
I was 12 years? Wow.
Got a hyena down.
Fuck out there.
Contaminated gear detected.
Come any closer.
I was a
Incoming hostiles detected.
Ghost Recon guy for quite some time. Yeah, break point.
You know what to do.
Yep.
So fine.
I guess I was probably a pro level player on there.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Or that's what people called me anyways. Oh, you're fine.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Man, that was a really slow freaking reload. That was like a 10-second reload, man. That was...
Landmark cleared.
I still have not got an agent. It's wild. Still do not have an agent. Oh, do you? Okay. All right. Well, let's get it. Oh, you're already there. You're quick. The more the merrier. Alrighty. Got a couple more people. Beautiful.
We're inbound.
Extraction called for. System malfunctioning. Contaminated gear detected.
I didn't get him.
System back online. Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated.
Cool. Oh, we got another one.
Now detecting
What?
contaminated gear.
My,
Hostile defender drone detected. An agent needs assistance.
Cover on site.
Helo arrived.
Perfect.
Contaminated gear detected.
Perfecto.
Pickup begun.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
60 seconds left, and then we leave.
One thing I did not know was that there's a Chinese version of this game. Division 2.
Seconds until departure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Seconds, and we're outbound.
Yeah. So the Chinese are able to play. Now they got our version and their version, so they can play both versions. I don't know what the difference is between them. But
Hilo is headed back.
I just came back to the game, and not long ago, and I don't have that freaking quick step pistol, and it's really aggravating me, man. Because I do a lot of countdowns, and I'm not used to like showing up late to the party. You know, Johnny come late, link up, 50 seconds. Yeah. And I've asked, I don't know how many people they got the bounty, the Houndsman bounty, and they're like, nah, bro, sorry.
Kilo inbound.
So hopefully they have it on the summer event. Oh, dude. No, I'm being ambushed. I don't know what was behind me. Or what? That's what it was, dude. All those guys had had aggro on my freaking head.
Almost at extraction zone. Helo's on site. Detonated gear detected.
They just kind of popped up out of nowhere, didn't they? Huh? Yeah, it's good playing with you, man. Yeah. Houndsman bounty. If you didn't finish it, you got it. Because they had two of them. If I'm not, the people had two of them. It's just stuff that I read. Like they would do the one, but they wouldn't finish the other one. That way they had that to get, to keep it for other people. It would have been in the East Mall area. And allegedly it drops like every time.
Kilo will depart in 30 seconds.
Which means you've got it, don't you? Like 5 minutes we could do it. I guarantee it's going to drop for one of us, and you can drop it to me. The question is, I'm on Eastern Standard Time as well. It's 23 till 10. I would be most grateful, man. Did you say that you had the bounty? Oh, you do not have it. Okay.
Extraction done.
Oh, that's all right, man.
Hilo is returning to base.
You can, hey, if you got to work tomorrow, whatever, frickin' take off, man. It's just a frickin' game. You know what I mean? And you don't have anything on you now, anyways. So now's a good time to Agent. That's all right, man. But Yeah, go get some rest, man. And it was a good playing with you. I remember your name. You never know if we come across one another. I got an easy name to remember. You got an easy name to remember. Because I speak Hebrew, and you don't see a lot of words like that, names. So. Yeah, me too. I've been reading the Bible every day for many, many years. Many, many years. I learned, yeah, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz v'ha'eretz hayta tohu v'bohu v'choshek al pnei tehom v'ruach markefet al pnei hamayim. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth became void and without form. It's not it. It's not was. It is not in the manuscripts. It doesn't read. The earth was void. The word is became. It's high. It comes from haya. It's haita. Haita tohu vabohu. That means it became void. There was an age before this, the first heaven and earth age that God destroyed, spoken of in Jeremiah and Isaiah. Anyways, be as it may. Stay in the faith, man. Stay in His Word every day, and the Word is a good day. You know why? Because Jesus Christ, Yeshua, He is the living Word. No. All you can do is plant. All you can do is plant the seed, man. And it's up to God to make it grow. Because if they don't have eyes to see or ears to hear, you could beat them over the head with it. They wouldn't get one word of it. Chadabar. The Word. In the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God, Elohim, and the Word became flesh and walked among us. People like who is Christ? Well, okay, let me slow it down for you. You got to be able to get this. This is elementary stuff. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. The Word was God. The Word became flesh and walked among us. Isaiah 7:14. A virgin shall conceive and call His name Emmanuel. Emmanuel interpreted in the Hebrew, Emmanuel. With us is God. Hello. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Well, what's confusing? What's the confusion?
Contaminated gear.
Spot for a turret.
How do you like my driving?
It's pretty deep. It gets you in the general area, not an exact time, but it gets you in. It can get you in the general time frame. It's like the the parable, the generation of the fig tree, the good and the bad fig. And that goes, dude, it is really, really freaking deep stuff, man. Really, really deep. It's, I mean, Like, you can lose some people, like, really quick. And lose them for good. You know, because it goes like, don't put new wine into an old wineskin type of thing.
Landmark cleared.
Because people, they're so used to what they've been taught in the churches. And they've been taught a lot of good stuff in the churches, but there's things that I thought to be true that only did I not know that they weren't accurate until after I started studying Greek and Hebrew and started reading the manuscripts for myself.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
And that's when you really you I'll tell you, Strong's Concordance and a Strong's Concordance to take the words back to the original meaning is worth its weight in gold, man. Yeah, because there's me neither. Because there's a lot of mistranslations and the Bibles, a lot. And there's less in the King James version. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, dude, he just left. Okay. Yeah, I seen him at the, actually, I thought that was you that was leaving, and, it was him. Well, go, man. Get yourself a Strong's, Concordance, man. Start looking at those words deeper. Like Easter, that doesn't belong in there. In the Greek, it's Pascha, which is Passover. Easter comes from, and you can look at a dictionary. That's a pagan holiday. It comes from Ishtar, which is it's a sun fertility goddess. You know, Ishtar. That's what the Easter eggs, fertility, and quick bunny and all those things. And you tell me why that word was turned to Easter instead of Passover. Why is that? Well, I do know. When you have in 1 Chronicles 2:55, these are the Kenites. These are the scribes. These are the Kenites and their families, and that's the rabbit hole that you have to go down. Is who these people, Revelation 2:9, Revelation 3:9, those that call themselves, here's another mistranslation, they have Jews in the Bible, and that word is supposed to, in the Greek, it's Iudios, and it means those of the tribe of Judah or the land of Judea, not Jews. And it's those that call themselves of our brother Judah and are the synagogue of Satan. Those are the only two churches that God was happy with. Why is that? Because they were teaching who these people are. They call themselves our brother Judah, and they're liars. And it's easy to find out who they are today because they hate Israel. They hate Israel. And my great grandmother was a German Jew, so I've got. But what happened to the 11 other tribes? You know? There's 11 other tribes. Where are they? The sands of the sea and the stars of heaven. They went north over the Caucasus Mountains and went into the Baritish Isles. Barit-ish. Ish is man. Barit. Barit is covenant. Baritish is covenant man. Isaac's sons, Sack's sons. Jeremiah took King Zedekiah's daughters. He had 3 of them. Took them down into Egypt first, and then after a period of time, they were known as the Pharaoh's daughters, and then they went into the British Isles. And there's more than enough evidence of the route of the lost tribes of Israel. They're lost to themselves. It was declared that they wouldn't know who they were. That they would be scattered around the world, and God knows who they are. But most people don't know that they're Israelites. And these Kenites, they call themselves of our brother Judah and do lie. They call them Goy. Oh, he just knocked my brains out, man.
Contaminated gear detected. System restored. Now detecting contaminated
Nice.
gear.
I'm trying to talk about all this complicated stuff while I'm fighting. Oh, no.
Helo arrived.
We all do. So, hey. You know, if God says you got to make time, man. Every day, I've been picking up God's word every day for decades, and I can see a difference in my life compared to other people's lives, because if you make time for God, God will make time for you. I'm 58 years old. I've never had a cavity in my life ever. I've fallen out of trees 50 feet. All kinds of different stuff. I've never had a broken bone. I've seen God's miracles over and over and over and over again, not only in my life, but those around. Only, alright, man. No, I Did you send that like to everybody? Okay. Alright, we'll yeah, we'll give that a try. I'll accept it. Yeah, I've got my things. You're fine, man. I'll accept it. I'll have to send you one. There we go. a Christian association. I don't have anything, man. So, and you only had a half an hour, so we'll talk again, man. I've already accepted it. I've already accepted your friend request, man. It's a good time. I got 970 exotic components still. Yeah, I didn't even look at your loadout. I'm sure your prototype. Oh, yeah.
The area is lost.
That's why. That's why. You're in the freaking sham. The scam, the scheme within a sham. Sure it is. It's to get these, and what it is to get these younger players, man, because they're never going to get the expertise started. They want these young players to play and get excited about the game and have the good stuff, you know, and I'm the control. Yeah, I'm the countdown guru, man, on this game. But without my without that pistol, people are just like passing me by. I'll get it. I'm sure they'll be giving it away probably in the summer event in a couple of weeks. So, what's that?
Landmark engaged. Contaminated gear detected.
For that. Gotta run out soon.
Vital signs critical.
Do you think anybody in your clan has?
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Has that, I'm amazed at the amount of people that don't have that, because I've asked a bunch of people, man.
Assistance needed.
Like out at, there's all kinds of people out there. Like just hanging out, like at the countdown vendor and stuff, walking up to people, like people that are, pretty high up.
Additional hostile contacts.
I mean, like, that's how you get back up. Like, I can understand doing one of them, but there's really, for people to do both of them, there's really no sense in anybody to even finish the second one. It's not like you're going to get the Houndsman uniform twice. You know what I mean? Because you could, like, from what I've seen of it, you can just keep those little robots. You can just keep killing them and getting all kinds of different stuff, man.
Landmark has been cleared.
Dude, I haven't got a stabilization agent in quite some time. It's been a while, man. Yeah, I can't understand why I'm not getting one. It's that RNG, man. Tell you what, yeah, let's go down since you got one. Yeah, that'd be cool. And then probably, yeah, it's only 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be over 15,000 next week, man, which would be pretty cool. Because I am very quick with the public executions.
Detected.
Yeah, up northeast of White House. Yeah, that's a good one. But like I can do public execution because I've done so many of them. Yeah, I can do like
Hostile contacts.
at least 2 in 5 minutes. And I can do that in about 4 minutes. I can do that mission. And the public execution keeps me from getting too bored. Yeah, I mean, it just gets like over monotonous for me. Just keep doing that over and over and over again. At least public executions, you know, I can pick and choose and. Yeah, and like I said, I've done so many of them that I can look at a map and I can tell if it's going to be a good one or not, and I can really get a lot of XP real quick.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
The quickest possible way that I'm aware of. I had a PC account as well, so that's a stabilization.
Landmark has been cleared.
Rock and roll. Beautiful. So we can do a couple of them now. Tell you what, we'll hit that one down there, then we'll hit the southern one. Sound good? And I'll go out of the and we don't even have to do that. I want to go and get this. What time? Well, that's good, man. Dude, it's just a game. I'm retired, so you know what I mean?
Landmark engaged.
How do you like my drive?
I killed you!
Incoming hostiles detected.
Let's go this way!
Contaminated gear detected.
It gets to my arms.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Dude, I used to play this game before I quit, like 16 hours a day, because I had this like OCD like thing with 13% protection from elites. When I quit the game, I deleted 8 of them. and all my stuff. I came back to the game literally just to
Contaminated gear.
a shade watch level. That's all I had. So I've been trying to build up my
Landmark has been cleared.
my stuff. I still don't have the Scorpio shotgun.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
If that tells you anything. Off in here? Wow. Yeah, I've gotten a bunch. I've gotten a bunch of eagle bears and ravenous. Yesterday, I was getting a bunch of diamondbacks that I don't use, but it's something that I had not came across in here. We got some people down here in the bottom. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. How about like unexpected surprises like that other place where I got killed. I thought it was a hunter shoot, man. It wasn't. It was a whole tribe of freaking NPCs, man. And I got the, my PFE build is fine and dandy with elites, but with the, red guy just absolutely freaking shred you. I mean shred, Like the reds are very dangerous to me. But, yeah, it's like some of the builds, I only got a couple builds that are really good, but they're like not maxed out, and I don't have any expertise on any of the stuff, so, because I got no points, so, and it takes you just forever, to go out and get points and stuff. Now he's going to spawn right here. Right in back of you, right next to the blue car. You're fine. Right next to this blue car. Nope, he spawned somewhere else. Most of the time he'll spawn right there, right next to the car.
Contaminated gear detected.
Okay, I'm gonna save that because I got an agent too. I'll pick that up, and I'll call one, and then we can exit.
Helo almost at extraction zone.
Helo at the extraction zone.
Helo is on site.
Extraction begun.
Dude, I've been around all of them, man. All different types. Know-it-alls and all right. Know-it-alls, the drunks and the druggies and everything in between. Yeah, I got it. All right, I gotta take a leak, Kenny. Otherwise.
Fighters returning to base.
All right. All right, buddy.
That's not right.
I'll cut you in half. Want to take my advice?
I think this guy's probably gonna. He's probably wanting to pop one off. He's acting like he's. No, he's. I don't know if he can hear or not. Well, you're fine because we'll still be fighting. You'd be within the realm, the hunter realm, so you'd get the drop. I got one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll share some stuff with you that is, I don't know. I would call it in an esoteric type of group. You just that many. There's just not a lot of people that understand it or know it. But and all right, you ready? Let's do it.
Air delivery service inbound.
I'll be right there, guaranteed. Oh, both of them down here. I'm going left, pushing left. He's coming towards you.
Serious trauma detected.
What is going on with this dude?
System restored.
Oh, he is.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
I'm gonna throw him my hive.
Vital signs critical. Agent down. Extraction hero. Almost within range.
Alright, we got him.
Contaminated gear detected.
I think I got my hive against my better judgment. You know what? I've died a lot of times on countdowns because I'd rather die trying to get somebody up than not try to get them up and they get killed, man. Yeah. Alright. But I'll share some stuff. I'll share some stuff with you, man, that you'll find quite fascinating. Quite fascinating. Like, have you ever wondered why we're called Caucasians? Well, there's this little bitty place called the Caucasus Mountains. And a lot of people don't know that there's two captivities. One of the northern tribes, also synonymous with the name Samaria. I know you've heard of that, Samaritans. Which happened 200 years before the tribe of Yehuda, the tribe of Judah, went into captivity to King Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonian captivity. 200 years before that, the 10 tribes to the north went into captivity to Sennacherib, king of Assyria. After that captivity, most of those people that were in captivity went north over the Caucasus Mountains, on into the British Isles. After that, we have a thing with migrating west. Went on into the Americas, up in Canada. The Caucasian people are the lost tribes of Israel. And in the Talmud, it's even written,
back.
the Talmud, that it's okay for a Jewish to marry outside to a white person, a Caucasian, because more than likely they're of one of the 10 tribes of Israel. Yeah, so you
Helo on the way.
are an Israelite.
System malfunctioning.
Miss me, you miss me, now you gotta kiss me. Is there someone backing me?
Agent down. Serious trauma.
That was all bad.
System reactivated. Hostile blinder firefly detected. Hostile restore hive detected. Helo
Thank you.
almost at extraction
I'm
zone.
still recuperating from throwing my hive to that other guy.
Detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. System curtailed.
I got you.
Helo is on site. Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
Alright, you frickin' prick.
Assistance needed. System restored. Contaminated gear detected.
Adam, yeah, so, of course, this, I've done many years of research,
Hostile patrol detected.
on this type of
Cargo
stuff.
extraction begun.
One of Jeremiah's daughters was named Scota. Sound familiar? Scotland, Scota? That's where she went. And there's many writings of this stuff. You know, Jeremiah was known as Olenfala. He had a scribe whose name was Baruch. And many writings. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Departure in 30 seconds. We're outbound in 15 seconds.
A lot of people think that they don't understand. Peter makes it quite clear. He says, I don't want you to be ignorant of this one thing. Well, one of God's days is 1,000 of man's years. 1,000 of man's years is one of God's days. So each one of those days of creation was not one day. It was they were 1,000-year periods. But people think that everybody was created on this one day, which is just not true. God created the hunters and the fishers during that 1,000-year period. Hunters and fishers. And he rested. And then, right, he's saying that he didn't have a man to till the ground. And in the manuscripts, it goes from Adam to Eth. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow your eardrum out. To Eth Ha-Adam, which is an emphatic. It's a this particular man, a farmer, he had to have farmers to grow food and to raise animals for sacrifice, and he had his hunters and fishers. That's why when Cain was cast out of the garden, he went east to the land of Nod, got himself a daughter. Where did those people come from? Well, that was the 6-day creation. That's the deep part that we'll have to. That's for another time, because that's the one that's going to freaking blow your brain away. Oh, it's going to completely blow your brain away, and I'm going to prove it to you. Prove it. A lot of people don't. Do you know what the first prophecy in the Bible is? This isn't to make you feel bad or anything, but a lot of people just don't know what the first prophecy is, and it's like one of the most important prophecies in the entire Bible. Well, it's God speaking to Satan, and he says, "I'm going to put enmity between thy seed, Zarah, and the woman's seed, Zarah." Right? The equivalent is, there's only one meaning of that. It's prodigy. Sperma, the Greek equivalent, sperma. Sperm, we know what that is, right? This is God speaking to the devil. I'm going to put enmity because you have done this, because he beguiled Eve. He says, because you've done this, I'm going to put enmity between your seed and the woman's seed. There's no hypotheticals. It's just basic raw translation and God's word. Just dabar. God saying this to the devil, I'm going to put hatred between your seed and the woman's seed. I'm out of here. And your heel is going to bruise his head. His head shall bruise thy heel. That's the very first prophecy in the Bible. God's word. And Cain, dude, there's no reason in the world why anybody can't pick up a Bible for 5 minutes. They can pick their phone up for hours a day, but they can't make time. Somebody can't make 5 minutes of time just to pick it up and just read like 10 verses and then have those 10 verses in your head and think on those 10 verses, you know? Because there's like, one verse that is quite deep and very beneficial. And to think on those things, man. And if you read it enough, that word is inside you. It's in your mind, you know. Well, you either have the word in you or you have the world in you. I mean, that's basically what it is. You know? Like, I don't know, I just constant the word always, well, here it is, in my head. Blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in his law doth he meditate day and night, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but they are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. You don't want to be the chaff. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the ungodly. The Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. You know, I want to be that tree planted by rivers of water that meditates on his word day and night. That's what I go by, is the word of God, not the word, not the words of the world, because they lie. All they care about is the monetary things that where moth and where thieves break through and steal, and moth and rust doth corrupt. And where your heart is, that's where your treasure is, man. Make no doubt about it. No man can serve two masters. You can't serve God and mammon at the same time. There's nothing wrong with having money and a roof over your head and a provider for your family, but when it comes in between you and God, that's the problem. For what shall a man profit if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? What shall you give in exchange for your soul? And that's all I have to say about that, brother. Neither am I, buddy. If it wasn't for God's grace, dude, oh man, we all, yeah, we all sin and fall short of the glory of God. But as long as we keep getting back up, man, dusting ourselves up and keep trying, keep picking up God's word, and just have that desire within us that is a gift of God in and of itself to want to be a better person. And we just keep trying, man. Think how you are with your own children. If you have any children, you know what I'm talking about. Where how long suffering and well, me being, and I got a bunch of grandkids too. It's just like you see things from other perspective to where I get it. You know what I mean? Like you're proud. Like I've got a daughter, dude. She's been pregnant for years, and she's still pregnant, and she's still on the dean's list. She's always made straight A's. Like always on the dean's list, straight A's in college, and sometimes she's working full time, and she's just like, dude, she's the bomb. She's got all kinds of kids, and she does this, right? It'd be hard enough for someone just to be on the dean's list, right? But working full time and then raising, babies and stuff at the same time, she's amazing, dude. I mean, it's hard for me to wrap my head around. I was in college, I made straight A's too, but I didn't have kids and I wasn't working. I don't know, man. But the whole point of it is, my son died from the heroin overdoses. I'm equally as proud of him when he's just trying to, and he's staying sober and trying to do what's right and working. I don't care whether it's, DoorDash or a factory job, and as long as he's trying. You know what I'm saying? I don't like put her on a pedestal because she's, in college and doing all these things, because well, the parable of the talents. You see, where the guy, he gives the master gives 10 talents out to this one person. He gives 5 talents out to another person, and one person he just gives 1 talent. Right? Do you know the parable of that one? Anyway, the 10 talent, God gives you according to your abilities. He knows very well what we're capable of. So the guy with 10 talents, he goes and he gets 10 more talents, right? The guy with 5, he does the same thing. He takes and he invests and he gets 5 more. But the one he buried it, So the master comes back and he says, very good, my good and faithful servant, you did really good, enter into the kingdom. Did the same with the 5. Well, the one, he says, I was afraid because, I didn't want to disappoint you or anything. I know you're a hard man, And the guy says, you know, he says, he says you should, you know, you could have went in and did something with it instead of just buying it, doing nothing. And he said, you know, enter into darkness, man, where there's going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth. You know, it's the whole point is you got to try to do something. You know what I mean? That's the parable. You know, the guy with just the one, but he did nothing. If he would have tried, you know, he would have been. And then, you know, another parable. These workers, they had been working, and so he sends his people out to get some more workers. So they go into town. There's people standing around. This is, you know, midday, and he says, "Come, you know, you doing nothing? They'll come to work for us." And they all agreed to a penny per day. Went back out at the final hour, and just, you know, why are you standing here idle? Come on, work. And so they come in. This is at the final hour, and they come into work. And at the end of the day, he pays everybody their wage, and that even the people that came at the very end, they got the same amount as people that had worked all day. And there was some kind of bickering going on, and like, why do they get the same amount as us? And the master's like, well, did you not agree to a penny a day? Right? I mean, am I not entitled? Because this is my show. I said I would give you a penny, and you're getting a penny. If I want to give these other people a penny, they get a penny, which they did. And basically, the parable of that is, and there's a lot of people going to come in at the final hour. Then, you know, they're not going to. Well, the body of Christ. You know, not everybody is an evangelist or whatever, or a preacher or whatever. Just there's people that they're prayer warriors. You know, they're in wheelchairs or whatever. Those are the, you know. There's people that they may just have accepted Christ, you know, a couple months before, or a couple of days before they die or whatever. They still get their penny. You see what I'm getting at? We're all the body of Christ, and God is no respecter of persons. But on the other hand, you know, the only thing that you can take with you are your righteous acts. That's what our clothing is made out of, is by our righteous acts. There's going to be a lot of naked people in heaven, I can tell you. There's nobody in hell. See, and this is gonna blow your mind right here, right? Because a lot of people think that there's the people in hell. That's a complete lie. There is no hell right now. How can you be put into prison if you haven't even went before the judge? Judgment isn't until after the millennium, which a millennial is a 1,000-year period, spoken of in Revelation, right? So, but there is a place of Lazarus and the rich man, spoken of in the New Testament, where the rich man is on the other side of the gulf. And yeah, but there's a gulf, and the people that didn't quite cut the mustard, they're not on the righteous side. They're not on, you know, heaven is wherever God is. A lot of people think that we're going out to boom boom land and to heaven. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Yeah, his kingdom's coming here, right here. Yeah, this is his favorite place in the universe. This earth was created by God and for God. Oh, that's all right, man. But yeah, there is no hell. And there's a time of teaching, right? That 1,000-year period is a time of teaching. There's more written about the millennial and the thereafter in Ezekiel than there is in the whole Bible. It specifically talks about it. We will be able to go to our kin, our DNA kin, our flesh and blood. We'll be able to cross the gulf and go talk to them and teach them. That's not the end for them. A lot of people, they don't understand that. That is a time of teaching for people that didn't cut it. And people are going to be, well, are you saying that they're like a second chance? They didn't have a chance to begin with. What's being taught on this earth? And these people have a chance? I mean, 99.9% of the Christian population, compared to, like, you know, someone that knows, they would be considered biblically illiterate. And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything like that, but it's the cold hard facts. I mean, I would have a really, really difficult time to have a really deep conversation about the Bible with the average Christian. I would lose them in the first 30 seconds, and they're probably their wineskin would burst. And do you understand that parable about the putting a new wineskin into an old wine flask? Well, look at it like this, okay? An old wine flask, a new wine flask is made of new skin. There's no bottle. There was no bottles back then. There was your wine flask was made out of like a leather, of animal skin. And if new wine ferments, right? So new wine expands, and the new wineskin also expands, right? They can expand together. If you put new wine into an old wine flask is seasoned. There is no stretch in it. So if you put that new wine in there and it ferments and spreads because of the gases, it will explode that. And then guess what? The wine goes on the floor and you get nothing. So the idea of that is, if you put these new ideas into someone that, like, say for instance, like an older person that had been raised in the church for so many years, and you tell them, you know, you throw some of this new stuff that I'm talking about, they wouldn't get it. It would not be beneficial to them whatsoever. So you have to use wisdom and the Spirit of God to be able to determine who the Spirit wants you to impart certain things to. Like a lot of people, they think that they're Gentiles. A lot of people, most people, and I did for many years until I actually became a deep sea diver and started to learn these things, not by what Joe, Jack, and Jim said, but by what I studied and wrote and read, proving myself a student of God's Word. You know, it takes a lot of study, man. It takes many, many, many years of studying to sort through these things. And remember what I told you before about the Haita Tohova Bohu, the earth became void and without form. See, if you say the earth was void and without form, okay, yeah, it was void and without form. Now if you read it the way it's supposed to be read, it became void and without form. You're like, wait a minute. Now you have to pose these certain set of questions. Why? When? How? Right? How did it become void? Why did it become void? When did it become void? Right? If you just said it was void and without form, it does not demand any questions to be asked. It's just a statement. You're like, okay. Next question, please. But if you say it became void and without form, then all of a sudden your brain says, wait a minute, we have to ask some questions here. Right? And then if you know the Hebrew, you know the tohu vabohu, void and without form or empty. You can take that to Jeremiah and Isaiah, where those only